Hey, what's up? So this is going to be a very short video. I truly do not care about this one, considering that we should all know by now they are making all of these new characters. They're fresh out the lab and you can just tell, and they're pushing them on people. It's not organic. They are pushing them hard on people, especially through the app TikTok, okay? So this video is going to be about this new character, Tyla. And as you guys can see from this side by side, Tyla and Ariana Grande are the same. This is just obvious. There's people that don't even know my content and they're even talking about this because, like I said, they're fresh out the lab. They're not even trying anymore. They are pushing all these characters on us. They have some type of agenda, obviously, going on here. So they look identical, you know, they're just exactly the same. I already talked about Ariana Grande in the past. I have a full video on her. You guys can go check that video out. She's an immortal character, so that makes this Tyla character a recycled character. And then it's like they just keep making characters on characters on characters, and it's like character inception. It's insane. So go check this video out if you guys have not seen this video yet. It's a very old video. So I made a follow-up video 7 months ago. In this video, I talked about Angus Cloud because he was a death faker, and I talked about Alexis Demi. The reason I brought up Alexis Demi is because Angus Cloud is Mac Miller. Alexis Demi is Ariana Grande, or comes from Ariana Grande, and we see that Mac Miller and Ariana Grande died, and then Angus and Alexa are both in Euphoria. So this is a huge connection. They always do these small connections. So here's a side-by-side that I made of Alexa and Ariana. Their names both start with an A. Audrey Hepburn, A, so that's 3 A's. They keep these totems going. They leave these breadcrumbs behind. They make more as time go on because people are so blind and are loving them for the wrong reasons when you shouldn't even be loving them at all. I don't know why people love them or rely on them. I really feel like people use celebrities as escapism to escape from their reality and vicariously live through them. So they look identical, and I just want to reiterate one of the connections that I said in this video between Alexa Demi and Ariana Grande. A connection that I mentioned in that video is the fact that Ariana Grande has a song called 7 Rings, and she mentions Tiffany's. To quote, she says breakfast at Tiffany's, and Audrey Hepburn was in a film, I think, with that same exact title. And then we've seen that in Euphoria, Alexa, she gets a necklace from fake boyfriend in the show, and it's from Tiffany's. So that's a huge connection between these 3 characters. It's a sick connection, and it's worth mentioning because this is what I'm talking about. They put this stuff in everyone's face. So here's another side-by-side of Tyla and Ariana Grande. We see that they have the same exact jawline and head shape. It's insane. I talked about Ariana Grande's jawline in my first video. She looks like a guy, this strong jawline. They love to put these masculine features on these characters that they're presenting to be quote unquote female, mainly to make the guys like inverts. There's gonna end up being a new world order one day, and there's this film called Only that's like predictive programming of it, where basically they're gonna delete the female gender from the world and only have males, and then the males are gonna be into inverts. So that's why they're prepping people right now. They're making all these female characters who obviously look like men to prep guys right now. So if you're a guy and you're liking this stuff, you need to wake up and realize what you're actually looking at and stop being in your animalistic nature. You know, that's just insane. And then the agenda for females is, when you see these characters, they're making you want to look like them. So you see so many real females in real life going to go get these surgeries, and surgeries look 10 times worse on real people than they do on them because they're fake. They don't even go get surgery. Like I said, they're made in a lab. So think about this as if you're playing Sims. If you want to edit your Sims character, all you have to do is go through the little edit room, the crate studio, whatever it's called, and you just tweak these little things about your character, and that's what they're doing with them. But then they con you guys and say, oh, it's surgery. So you got all these women lining up to get all this surgery, wasting all this money on surgery. That's the agenda, and people need to see that. People need to have 20/20 vision when they're seeing this stuff, especially if you're using the internet, because they're conning people 24/7. They're trying to distort your perception, deception. That's what they're doing. The perception and the mind is everything. This is called mind control. They're controlling your mind. Another thing about these characters, particularly the female characters, is they give them these long necks, and all of them have Adam's apples. Why no one says anything about that? You could watch any movie you want to watch, and every female character will have an Adam's apple. So stop being brainwashed by all of this magic that they're putting into these characters for you to like them, and start seeing what's actually going on, the sinister thing behind all of this. Here's another side by side. Again, this square jawline is just insane. So they've been altering Ariana Grande's character for a while now. Looks completely different. This character has went through so many different stages for the New World Order. So when we first seen this character, she looked like the picture on the left, okay? They didn't have a strong New World Order then, and the strong New World Order that they have now is the nose thing. I'm noticing that they're pushing this artificial look. They're making it seem like certain facial features are not attractive anymore, and they're pushing this artificial surrealism type of look. This is where the world is moving to, where they want everybody to look artificial and fake, because this is going to help with them promoting VR. So if you like celebrities and you think they're attractive, and you like the new look that they're pushing on people, their artificial look, you're more prone to be in VR and be like that Black Mirror episode where that guy and his friend fell in love with each other through the VR. I talked about this in my VR AR video. You guys can go watch that. I don't feel like explaining that full thing to you guys, so just go watch that video. It'll be down below in the description box for you guys. But the main message of this is that they want you guys to like artificial looks so that you can stop procreating. Everything comes down to controlling the population control, so they can dictate and rule this place. And I recommend you guys go watch my Patreon video, because I'm not going to go any further with the entire con that they have and everything that they're trying to do, but this all comes down to population control. Have you seen these videos on YouTube popping up talking about some, oh, dating doesn't work nowadays and all this sort of stuff? And that's true. With the age of technology, dating does not work, because as long as guys are lusting over artificial looks and girls are trying to get this artificial life and look like these artificial inverts and have these crazy standards that don't even matter. Materialism is crazy, consumerism is crazy. Nobody will ever be together, and you're all being conned because it's for population control. And something really creepy about these characters, they give this particular group of characters these baby doll kid eyes purposely, because that's also a New World agenda. I can't speak about that one, but if you understand what I'm talking about, they're trying to influence the male species to be involved with something very, very, very sinister, very low. And that's why they make these characters look like little boys. All right, so the next character that is involved in making this Tyla character is Vashtie. I'm not going to pronounce this character's name anymore because I cannot say it, and I don't care to try to say it. And I do not have time for you weird people in the comment section be like, oh, you pronounced the name wrong. So we're going to call this character VK. So VK is also Tyla. So this is where they got Tyla's appearance from. I want you guys to picture Sims. Okay, picture Sims. When you're making a Sims character, there's this certain thing where you can create a character from an image of a character that already exists. Now in this situation, they created a character from 3 images, but mainly 2. And I say 3 because Christina Milian, but when I was trying to make side by sides, I did not see it. They didn't give her the same eyes. There was a lot of things that were different, but there's these subtle details that are similar between those 2 characters. And it's like this familiarity thing that they're doing, okay? Let's get back to this. So we see that she's Ariana Grande, and then she's also VK. So she's mixed with these 2 characters, and they mixed them in a pot, and then they made Tyla, okay? And this is just insane. They have the same exact jawline and the chin. They even have the same skin complexion. So weird thing about this is that VK dated Pharrell, and I have a video on Pharrell, so I don't know if this is damage control, that after my video, they made a character as damage control, because they do this a lot. You know, they made the Ice Spice character after I exposed Aaliyah and Lauren London for being the same. They made made the Red character after Conscious X exposed Young Thug. So that's something else you guys should know. When you see these new characters coming out, check and see if they're doing this out of damage control, because 9 times out of 10 they are. When they made Jaden Alexis, which is Blueface baby mama, they made her out of damage control to my Drewski video. Okay, they do this a lot. So go check this video out. It's a really long video. I was Christian at the time, so try to disregard that if you're not Christian, but it's a good video beside that. So here's another side by side, and they look so much alike, you know, the same strong jawline going on. And here's this detail that's the same on them. VK has 2 slits in her eyebrows, okay? And look, Tyla also has a slit in her eyebrow. That's what I'm talking about, guys. They're always leaving these clues behind to let you guys know who they are. You should not be worshiping them. You shouldn't be liking them. These characters are super irrelevant, especially these new characters that they're making. When will people catch on that they're pushing people on you? It's a psyop. Turn the other way. When you see them, turn the other way. Move around, because they're going to keep pushing it. They control the algorithm. They don't care who you are. They don't care what you like. They're going to put whatever they want in your algorithm whenever they got an agenda. Here's another side by side that looks so much alike. So I want to talk about something, because this is a big issue. There's a huge agenda towards making people look artificial and making people no longer like the Eve Jean women, okay? So as you see with Tyla, she has a way smaller nose in comparison to VK, all right? And this is an agenda. They want melanated people to hate their nose, okay? They want you to get all the nose surgery in the world. They want you to procreate with recessive gene pool people to create this new race of people who have recessive gene pool that is deemed as attractive. Okay, this is a huge agenda. It's very subtle, and I wanted to show you guys by showing this side by side that this is a new phenomenon, a new subtle agenda where you guys can look at JT, you can look at anybody, and you're gonna see that they're changing their facial features. Okay, they are getting people to look more recessive and make it look like it's attractive. Okay, you guys can look at SZA, you guys can look at anybody and see that they're changing certain melanated facial features on them to make them look like the New World Order, this unrealistic, ambiguous looking person. They have a whole agenda towards pushing mixed race people, predominantly mixed race people who have recessive gene pools. Okay, so that's a New World Order that nobody wants to talk about. I'll talk further on this later, but I just wanted to bring this up for you guys to see what's going on here, because the moment I seen Tyla, I was like, okay, full agenda. The small nose, she has the same eyes as Ariana Grande. There's this big agenda, huge agenda, and people need to wake up to that. So when I first heard people talking about Tyla, I thought they were talking about Wolf Tyla, who was popular around the time where Instagram had first got big with influencers. And I thought that Wolf Tyla, who's involved, and was just calling herself Tyla. Now this name Tyla sounds like Tyler, and there's something going on with the name Tyler and Tyla. They have this new character out called Lil Tyler, and then they had Tyler the Creator. They keep promoting this name Tyler. There's something going on with that. I'm not sure what it equals in gematria. I did not do gematria for this video, but yeah, I thought that it was Tyla coming back, Wolf Tyla coming back. So this is how they're getting Gen Z, all right? This is how they're getting Gen Z to like this character, if you were aware of Wolf Tyla. So they're recycling everything. Nothing's original about this new character Tyla. The name's recycled, the looks recycled, everything's recycled. Here's Tyla right here, and she looks like a boy so much. Brick wall, masonry 33, of course. And their body types are completely weird. They're really promoting something very sick, guys, and you guys should really wake up to this. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Ariana Grande and VK were used to make this Tyla character, also Christina Milian partially. And this is a New World Order. This is an agenda. Steer completely away from it. Look the other way, move on. I expose these things, so hopefully that people will stop giving up their energy to these characters, because your energy is what's making them bigger. If you have a neutral energy and you don't care about them, they disappear. If you have this aggressive hatred energy, you know, they're gonna continue to exist. That's why characters that people think are stupid, Blueface, Krishan Rock, they always get bigger, because people are fueling them with their hate energy. Characters that people love so much, Beyonce, all these characters get bigger because people love them too much. I remember when I told you guys the story about where the Little Mermaid actually comes from, the original story. I read it to you guys in my Haley Bailey video. They make so many Haley characters now, Haley Beaver, Halle Berry, you know, so many characters. But anyway, in that video I read the Little Mermaid story, and to summarize it, the Little Mermaid wanted to be immortal or something like that, and her grandmother told her, if you want to be immortal, you need a human being to love you more than they love their own family, more than they love their own self, and to think about you 24/7. What do celebrities do? Think about that. They get you to think about them 24/7. The internet was created for them. It was created for us to have more access to their weird fake lives, so we could give them more energy and fuel them, and they can continue living on while we all die. See how that works? They're still in our energy. If they have any character that dies, that character gets more energy, more people to care about them than if a real person actually died in someone's real life. No one gives a damn, and people should feel disgusted by that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate you guys so much, and I recommend you guys go check out my new Patreon video.